For what concerns exercise 4, you are asked to compute the correlation between X and Y. So you know that the correlation between X and Y is rho, a given rho, that would be between -1 and 1. And now you want to transform your X and your Y such that the new X is X plus 3 and the new Y is Y minus 2. And the question is, what is the correlation? And the same question is, what happens if instead of X, I consider 5 times X? Now, I showed you before that if I have the correlation between two random variables, the correlation inherits the properties of the standard deviation. The standard deviation does not change if I add or remove a quantity. And the standard deviation essentially, together with the covariance, will compensate if I multiply by a quantity. So what I have is that in these situations, if I have the correlation between X and Y, and I inflate X by multiplying by a quantity, or I shift X by adding or removing something, the correlation does not change. The correlation is never affected by shifts of the random variable or inflation of the random variable, that is to say, by multiplying the random variable by some quantities. Okay, so it's very important to recall this. So that was just the example I showed you before now with these 5. So they just simplify. The best thing to remember these things is try to solve it once, starting from the definition of covariance and the definition of standard deviation.